and welcome back to our podcast, Bobcat Timeout. I am your main host, Esme, and I am joined here by my co-host, Anthony. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and also turn on the notifications so you know when the next episode is out. If you also follow us on our Instagram page, BC Timeout, you'll know that we did a giveaway, and today we will announce the winner of that. Make sure to also follow us on there so you don't miss out on any giveaways, posts, or stories.
As Esme said previously, my name is Anthony. I am a junior and a part of the digital production class. We're using this podcast to reach out to students and teachers alike who we relate to or find interesting. And we actually have one member of our class, Josh. We're here with Josh, and Josh, can you talk to us a little about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm 16 years old. I'm a sophomore in digital productions, and I guess I'm interested in digital productions.
So do you have like a little side hustle or?
Yeah, so I actually do a lot of things. So it ranges from social media management, and then I also do videography, and on May 1st, I'm starting a record label here in Iowa, so that's kind of exciting.
Who's your producer?
I don't have a, I'm not the producer. I just do, no. I'm going to outsource that most likely, or just have whoever the artist we're doing it with before. So I just make sure that their social media content goes out on a monthly basis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have like a specific type of media that you produce?
I would say just like taking the video, and then if it's like vertical videos for like TikTok or Instagram, then we'll just like make sure that everything is like okay, like color-wise, make sure that the hook is on point. Only do like 3 to 4 hashtags, and then it's kind of like my job to make sure that the rest of the video or like the edit is appealing to their target audience.
How much do they pay you for that?
So record label wise, if I'm doing it for the artists I have signed, so I'm gonna be the one like covering all the costs of that.
Oh.
So yeah, it's kind of like my job to help them get revenue, and then we have a percentage that we take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
So, like, with artists, when you collab with them, how many did you have, like, in the past or even in the present?
So in the past, I've worked with maybe about 6 or 7 artists, and then in May, we're gonna probably sign around 15 artists.
Wow.
So.
You think you're gonna be able to manage like all of that? Is it just you, and like do you just produce? So you produce the music videos, and then do you also manage like their social media accounts or like?
Yeah. We manage everything for them. We take care of their music videos every single month. Probably also like promo, making sure that their songs get added to multiple playlists on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I will probably be outsourcing a lot of the photography because every single artist has to have like monthly posts.
Yeah.
And I get a little bit too busy since I do other things. So we're probably going to outsource photography. Sometimes music videos might be outsourced if I'm out of town, or we have multiple people needing multiple shoots in a month. Because on average, I can only do like 4 music videos a month on my own.
He said only.
Only
Only
on his own.
4.
So do you have like a team, or is it just you?
Yeah.
So I do have a team that is kind of scattered like across the country. So I have some people in California, and then I have a couple videographers in Ohio.
Ohio.
We don't need to talk about the location though. So,
You don't need to dox him.
yeah, but that's kind of the plan, and I hope in the next 3 years to be at around 1,000 artists signed. Obviously, it's going to be a lot bigger of a team, so it's kind of a challenge. And I think that Iowa has also lacked the music industry, like as an overall, because there's not really any way to bring out the talent of people because we have so much talent here. But
Yeah.
like the way that the music industry works nowadays, it's just like you either have to move to a certain location or work with somebody to get the publicity to get out there, but it also comes at a lot of, when you're signing a contract, usually like modern day, it's like 70 to 80% that the revenue that the artists have to give away to whoever is managing them or the record label. So
Yeah.
we're going to always make sure that it's under 50%. We're probably never going to go above 40%. So it's a better alternative for artists to get themselves out there.
So what kind of artists have you worked with? Have they all just been one certain genre, or has it been like a very wide array of different genres of music?
I would say for the most part, it's just been pop and rap. So we are going to expand to country.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
we're in
Country.
Iowa. I think we know what the people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So country is definitely going to be something that we're going to
Yeah.
lean into, and I'm excited for it. Some of my own friends are going to most likely be on the label as well, and it's actually really interesting. A lot of people I've seen they were in pop or rap, and then they're transitioning into country music. So
That is interesting.
What would you say is like your favorite genre right now?
I'd have to say I can't be biased because I like basically almost every genre that's out there.
Okay.
So like my playlist will have basically a mix of everything.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah.
Do you have anything like besides this that you're doing?
Yeah, so I also do talking head videos, so I edit those for people. I've worked with social media influencers, so basically on a 30-day period, it's my job to basically manage 1 to 8 social media accounts that would be on TikTok and then post every single day on those accounts to reach an audience, and they pay me for that.
Have you worked with like a very big social media influencer?
Yeah, so I've worked with somebody named Cole Gonzalez who has over 7.5 million followers
I need to look
across
that
social
up. I need
media.
to fact check
Yeah.
that.
I don't
Um,
even know who that is.
Yeah, he launched an AI company called Us AI, and basically it's like short form content that is made with AI.
Oh, like
and-
the videos?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a little bit different though because it gives you like creative freedom, and it was basically my job to manage a page along with some really other cool people. So
Are you still managing it now, or was it just for like a certain period of time?
I'm still slightly doing it right now. It's slowed down kind of a little bit because it's been like 5 to 6 months ago since they've
Okay.
started that. Yeah.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Do you hope to like keep working with influencers or more artists?
It's kind of a mix. So I work with sometimes influencers on. It's also kind of indirect. So I'll be like basically hired to like do work for influencers by their managers.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
kind of like an online ecosystem. So it's like I will land in certain opportunities to like do certain promotional stuff for people. So whether it's like live streamers that are basically paying us to like post out a bunch of their clips so they can grow a large following in a short amount of time.
And are you allowed to say how much they pay you?
Yeah, so I get paid around $1 per 1,000 views that the clip gets on social media. So it can, yeah,
100,000 would be $100.
yeah, about, yeah.
Quick.
So, and on an average month, we do, I'd say on the low end, we do like 3,300,000 views per
Oh.
page.
Wow.
Nice.
So it's very easy
Something
though.
light.
Yeah. I would recommend to get into it for anybody who's learning to do it because even if you just want your own social media brand to kind of get out there,
Yeah.
it takes like maybe, I'd say the biggest learning curve when somebody asks me how to do it is like just do it. That's how you're going to learn it. Because I'd been doing it for like 2 years and it's just like learning. Like you have to fail to learn. That's like the best way I could describe it.
Mm.
So, have any like crazy or interesting stories happened while you were working with an artist or an influencer?
Yeah, so I was actually at a show somewhere in Ankeny. I'm not going to name the specific spot. But a lot of the artists here, for some reason, they have, I guess this wouldn't really land in the funny category, but they have like beef over like things that
Beef?
aren't like, the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll kind of argue about it during the show, and it's like kind of funny if you're the one that's like standing there watching it happen because it just looks crazy.
So it would happen like during the events or just like
Yeah.
like off camera?
Sometimes they would like go outside and fight it out.
Wow.
But I guess it's like I feel like as a younger generation, people are just like I would say like some people's egos are just like way too high for where they're at, and it's just everybody always tries to be one step ahead when really everybody could be, I guess, working together. So that's also kind of another one of my goals to like bring people to work together.
Do you have like any bigger plans with what you're going with right now?
Yeah, so we plan on having multiple locations in the United States. So I think Iowa is always going to be like a main location just because that's where I'm starting the record label at. But we aim to expand to LA, Atlanta, probably Miami, and then also New York. So, and then it's kind of like a different location. So if you're an artist that's in another state that's closer to a certain location, then you would go there. And that's basically just the goal. I guess like main end goal would be to be among like the top 5-10 record labels in the United States, which sounds crazy, but to an extent it's just about signing the artists and then growing them over like a 4 to 5 year period. And then it just kind of, you rank yourself on Google, right? So if on my website I have a whole list of all the artists that we have signed and they all start to perform better, then my Google ranking would just continue to go up.
Oh, so it's more like just about patience, really.
Yeah.
So have you traveled like anywhere in the United States for like any signing to an artist or?
Yeah, so we're going to be traveling to other states in the United States this May to sign certain
Oh, okay,
artists.
yeah.
So, because in Iowa, the thing is there's obviously a lot of artists, but not everybody's going to be like perfect to work with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I'd say we really kind of go everywhere in the United States, really. So we're open to basically all the states.
So do they fly you out or do you go there?
So for the most part, I'll fly out to the actual artist to one, do the signing, then we take a photo behind kind of like a logo piece, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So it's obviously not that much of a big deal because these artists aren't like massively known. So it's just kind of where you start. And I think that in life, it's just you start somewhere and then you have to keep going. Like you won't fail if you don't give up. And that's kind of the mindset that I think a lot of people should lean into.
And how did you get in that kind of mindset?
To be completely honest, I think it's the people that I started to have around me. So I started to get an interest. Actually, let me go a little bit back. I used to want to be a professional soccer player when I was younger. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do. And then I kind of, when we moved here into Iowa, I kind of got involved with some of the artists here. I started to build connections with them. And then I was like, so this is actually something that I can do. And then I shot one music video. It was really bad. And that's how I got into videography, social media stuff. And so really, I say the biggest thing is just like I found a new passion in trying something new.
Okay, so now it's time to draw our winner for the Instagram giveaway. So I'm gonna draw the winner out of this bag right now. I'm scared.
No, you really shouldn't be.
Okay, and with that, this is just a reminder to go follow our Instagram page, BC Timeout, so you can,
Keep up with our posts and what we do in the future.
yeah, and if we do more giveaways too.